9 experienced hikers died mysteriously in the Russian mountains. Their tent ripped from the inside. Some with bizarre injuries like missing tongues and crushed chests. It sounds like something out of a horror movie, right? A team of skilled adventurers vanished. And the deeper you look, the stranger it gets. Imagine this. It's January 1959. 9 young adventurers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set off into the icy Ural Mountains. You can almost feel the biting cold. They were seasoned trekkers, aiming for Mount Ototen. This wasn't their first rodeo. Their journey started with high spirits, filled with laughter and shared meals. They even sent postcards from their last stop. The group included students and engineers. They were all friends. You'd think they knew exactly what they were doing. They were prepared for anything the wilderness threw at them. But the mountains are unforgiving. You never truly conquer them. They were supposed to send a telegram by February 12th. Days passed. No word. Their families grew worried. Rescue teams mobilized. They scoured the vast, snowy landscape. But nobody saw what was coming next. Here's what they don't teach you in school about this case. When the search party found their camp weeks later, it was pure chaos. Their tent was shredded, not from outside attacks, but cut from the inside. Think about that for a second. Why would experienced hikers slice open their own shelter in sub-zero temperatures? Footprints led away from the tent. They were barefoot, or just in socks. They'd left all their warm gear behind. Their shoes, their coats, everything. It was like they fled in a sudden panic. Rescuers followed the tracks for almost a mile. They found 5 bodies. They were spread out, frozen, not together. Some were found near a small campfire. But the fire barely had any wood. It clearly wasn't enough to survive the night. What made them run into the deadly cold? And why so unprepared? You'd never abandon your supplies up there. This wasn't an animal attack. It wasn't a simple fall. This behavior makes no sense for seasoned adventurers. Their actions were completely out of character. But wait, it gets weirder. The first autopsies were baffling. 3 of the hikers had fatal injuries. One woman, Lyudmila Dubanina, was missing her tongue and eyes. Her jaw was fractured. Another, Semyon Zolotaryov, had massive chest trauma. It was like a car accident. But there was no car. No external wounds indicated a struggle either. What could cause such internal damage without breaking skin? Here's the part that keeps historians up at night. Months later, 4 more bodies were found. They were buried deep under snow in a ravine. These discoveries only deepened the mystery. 2 of these bodies, Semyon and Lyudmila, had radiation on their clothing. Not a lot, but enough to be detected. You have to wonder, how did that happen in the remote Urals? Was it related to some secret military test? Or something else entirely? And then there's the final, unsettling detail. Other groups of hikers in the area that night reported strange orange spheres in the sky. UFO sightings weren't uncommon back then. But combine that with the inexplicable injuries and the radiation. It paints a chilling picture. Some theories suggest an avalanche. But the campsite seemed undisturbed by snow. Others talk about infrasound, causing panic. Others whisper about Yeti. The Soviet investigation quickly closed the case. They simply called it a compelling natural force. They couldn't explain it. You're left with so many questions. You wonder what truly happened. It's a case that defies logic. Drop a comment below. Did you know about this one? The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Decades later, families still seek answers. New investigations pop up sometimes, offering different theories. But the official conclusion offers little comfort. The truth is still buried out there. Somewhere in that unforgiving, eerie mountain pass, you can feel the chilling uncertainty. You might even feel a shiver down your spine. It's a haunting tale of human fragility against the unknown. What do you think really happened? Which shocked you more, the bizarre injuries or the radiation on their clothes? Let me know below. Subscribe so you never miss a story like this.